Skip it up and that up.
Yes, today is the day of the unboxings. What's going on, folks? Rich of Review Tech USA. And once again, when you see wood grain and sausage fingers, you know it's time for a review or an unboxing. And today we're going to be unboxing the AMD Sapphire Radeon VaporX R9 270X. And yes, my camera cannot fit it in the frame, but there is the box. When Sapphire found out that I was building my AMD rig, they wanted to send me one of these cards to test out and see how it performs, and I said I would love to do that. So here it is. We're going to crack it open and see what it comes with. Let's take a look at the outside of the box here. It has some interesting information on it. It comes with a bundle with a 1.8 meter HDMI high-speed extension cable, which is cool. It says it's easily overclockable, 2 gigabytes of GDDR5, which will be more than enough to play all of the current games and games coming out for the pretty semi-distant future. Dual X, extreme dual fan cooling. I'm sorry, the font on that was extremely small. I haven't used this card yet. This is a true unboxing, so that's why I'm reading it along with you. VaporX, which is once again with the cooler. GCN architecture, AMD iFinity technology, and of course HDMI. Better have HDMI at this point in the game. So I'm not going to go too much. I don't like prolonging unboxings. I know you just want to see the card and the accessories that it comes with, and that's what I want to see too. And I'm not sure if the GCN architecture now is the newest architecture. I may be wrong about that. If I am wrong, I'm kind of out of the loop on AMD cards, but again with this rig I wanted to go totally AMD because I already have an Intel NVIDIA rig, and I wanted the AMD rig to be all AMD. So here of course is the card itself. We're going to put that over to the side, see what else it comes with. You must connect the graphics board to the computer's power supply. Of course, if you guys are, I have a lot, actually, you know what, to me, I'm like, yeah, duh, of course, but for you guys, I get a lot of people on my Facebook page, and I just can't keep up and answer everybody. I wish I could, who ask me questions about building a computer. Video cards, excuse me, it's late at night. Video cards need to have power from the power supply, and there's two very important things. You have to, one, make sure that the card is powered from the power supply, and you also have to make sure on the power supply, if you're building a computer or if you have an existing machine, like say you have a Dell that has a PCI Express 3.0 slot on it, you just got a brand new Dell, and it has the i7 in there and all the other stuff, and all you think you got to do is plop in a video card. Sure, yeah, you may have the room and you may have the PCI Express slot, but you got to make sure there is enough amperage on the 12-volt rail to be able to handle this video card, because if it doesn't have enough amperage, even if you plug it into the power supply, you're going to roast something. You're going to see smoke coming out of there, and you're either, at best, you're going to fry the power supply, and at worst, you're going to fry your brand new investment of a video card, and you don't want to do that. So for everyone out there who always asks me questions about building a computer, that's a huge one. Make sure your power supply is adequate. So here is the card itself. We'll take a look at it. Really clean looking card. Got some scuffs from the plastic, no big deal. They're rubbing right off, but there we go. And there it is. I heard a lot of good things about the VaporX technology. Take a look at the bottom here, your PCI Express 3.0 connector. Make sure you don't put your greasy mitts on there because you don't want to get the oils from your fingers on the connector. You have 2 DVI ports, one DVI-D, one DVI-I, display port, which is cool, HDMI, which will also have audio out on it. Once again, for you guys who are new into PC builds, virtually all, if not all, video cards have audio built in the outputs out of the HDMI and DisplayPort. And there is the back, black PCB. You can do crossfire on this as the crossfire finger. And you will need 2 6-pin PCI Express connectors from your motherboard. Also, another thing, if you have a power supply, they don't even really include them anymore. Actually, this may be included. We'll look what else is in the box in a second. If your power supply doesn't have PCI Express connectors on it, it probably means it's time to upgrade your power supply. A lot of times they can include Molex to PCI Express, so you could still use the card, but temporary solution, make sure you spend the money on a new power supply that comes with PCI Express connectors on it. So we'll put that over to the side. Really good. I like that it's not over the top with any kind of stripes or fire on it. Well, it has a stripe, but it's all kind of just clean, professional looking. Got to make sure I take off the protective plastic there. But it's just a clean looking card. I like that. I don't want anything gaudy, and they definitely came through on that. And I like blue. Blue is my favorite color. So put it over to the side. See what else it comes with. Kind of did that unboxing backwards, guys, huh? Let's see what we got here. And let's see what other goodies they got. Manufacturer is Sapphire, which they contacted me. I kind of know that, but hey. And this is what I was talking about. If you need this, you probably need to upgrade your power supply. Molex to PCI Express. Temporary solution. Need to upgrade your power supply. And if you don't believe me, I'm sure there's people like Linus Tech Tips and other people that will tell you the same. Logan from Tech Syndicate, I'm sure will say the same. VGA to DVI. If you're using this, it's probably, even if it's a secondary monitor, it's probably time to upgrade your monitor. Let's see, we have, oh man, they give you a whole bunch. This is the Crossfire. I get SLI to my head with NVIDIA. Crossfire finger, so you can put the connect two cards together, so you improve the performance. You go out and buy another 270X and upgrade your performance by having a run in Crossfire. I'm not a fan of SLI or Crossfire. To me, I rather have one GPU. It's always more stable. It's always more compatible with games. But hey, there's people that love Crossfire and think, hey, you know, in the future, if I want to get more life out of my card, I could get another 270X a year and a half down the road. And, you know, it'll only cost me half the price at the time, and I can get much more performance. Everyone has different thoughts on it. Mine is, I'd rather have a single GPU. Here is the driver installation disc. Go to AMD's website, get the newest drivers. Never use the discs because it's usually never the newest software. And you always want the most stable, newest driver for your video card or for anything. Motherboard, whatever piece of hardware you have in your computer, always go to the website and get the newest drivers. And this is, I want to check out this cable. It looks really cool. Some literature from Sapphire. Installation guide. Another Molex to PCI connector. Again, I don't recommend those. And it's nice to include them so you can play right away. But again, just make sure your power supply has the voltage and the amperage to handle the card, or disastrous things will happen. But yeah, this is a long cable. HDMI extension cable. Very cool stuff, man. Very, very cool. Oh, it's just a regular HDMI cable. That's nice to include that, though. A lot of them don't. So anyway, there you go. That was the unboxing. I'll get it to at least have some presentation here. Man, you have to see how much cardboard is around my desk right now because I've unboxed multiple things. All right, that was the AMD Sapphire AMD R9 270X video card, Vapor X video card. Here it is, once again, very good looking card. I'm psyched to put this in my machine. Hope you enjoyed this unboxing. There was a lot of stuff to show, and I really enjoy doing these kinds of unboxings. So make sure to rate, comment, favorite, and subscribe. And as always, thank you for supporting Review Tech USA. Have a good one. I'm going to go pop this in my machine. I'm looking forward to it.